So I'm starting here and I'm just going to use one of the base cards that we already have, okay? So this is one of the cards from the card and envelope in the kit. And if you look what I've done to kind of speed things along a little bit, I've just started with my matting and layering already. So I've got the base layer, then I've gone with a bit more white cardstock, and then my next layer on there so that we can kind of lay that up in the background. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start layering this up, Jo, also using some little strips of the coloured paper. And when it comes to layering, it's all about kind of knowing how to put things together and compositions of cards. That's why we have loads and loads of these cards. Like if you go and join our Facebook group, we have hundreds of you in the Facebook group, which is kind of people getting going like this. What I'm going to do, Jo, is I'm going to start and put this together. I'm happy to take any questions live while we're off doing that at the moment.
Loads of people are chatting away. Lots of people are loving the brand new packaging. That seems to be a real hit with all of our crafters. Loads of you loving that as well. Mandy Doodlehand says, I love these boxes. They're a great bargain. I am new to collecting them. I have two now and I absolutely love them. Yolanda saying, I'm waiting for mine to be delivered. Can't wait. Susan says, these boxes are so fun to create with everything you need for a beautiful card. Katrina says as well, I'm relatively new to Crafts Companion and have never purchased one of the boxes. Super excited to get mine. Katrina, please let me know how you get on with it. Robbie says the boxes are worth way more than what you pay. All one needs is some adhesive. The cards and envelopes are worth the cost alone. Absolutely excellent buy.
That's a good point, that actually. You know, I was so focused on walking you through what an awesome concept this is, I kind of omitted to tell all the newbies out there, our premise is because we have tens of thousands of people in our subscription for this box worldwide, what we're able to do is we're able to basically buy so many boxes that we can get the price right down. And this is like how you try out Crafters Companion. So this is what we do to kind of get you started, as it was with our brand, so we can introduce you to new concepts, which is why we can afford to do it at the ridiculously low price. Now, should we get into some of the die cutting to start with, Jo?
Yes, please.
Right? So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm just going to cut the outer balloon, right? So can you see, you've basically got the inner piece, which would cut on its own. Then you've got the outer piece if you want to just cut this as a circle, and this is if you want to cut it as a balloon. This is if you want to change it to Thinking of You, okay? So let's have a little look. If I take these and cut these two together like this onto my piece of cardstock, what I'm going to end up with, and I'll stick them over together, is what I'm going to end up with, Jo, is actually a full-on design with that cut into the place. And I can either do it with Birthday Wishes or Thinking of You. And what I'll do is I'll switch out and make it Thinking of You so that you can, let me just check I've got that the right way up. Yes, I have. I'm going to put Thinking of You on there first, Jo, and I'm going to cut it with my Gemini Mini just for speed so that everyone can see just how easy it is. Even if you're a brand new beginner, all you'd need is our little mini die cutting machine to get you started.
Awesome. Lots of people talking about how they're going to reuse the packaging as well once they're done with using it here. Got to craft the packaging. Kate says, I love the new packaging and have a lot of ideas on how to use it. Marion saying how beautifully packed it is. Christine saying the purple envelopes are so pretty. I'm not going to want to open them. You've got to open them.
You've really got to open them. That's the whole point. You've got to open them and get all the lovely stuff that's inside.
How detailed are these dies?
Look at them, isn't that fabulous? And actually, you've got the Thinking of You there, Jo, and then all you're going to do is you're going to use, let me just get my little pokey tool out, and you're just going to poke all this detail. So there is Thinking of You in the balloon, right? Or if you wanted to do Birthday Wishes, you could just use the Birthday Wishes instead, and it would work in exactly the same way with Birthday Wishes.
How beautiful.
And then what you can do is you can take just the outer one, and I've got a piece of the pink cardstock. Now these are all of the cardstocks that we have available in the kit. Right, so I'm not even saying, and if you've got a cardstock similar to this, I'm saying we've done the colours ready for you so that you honestly, I think somebody said it earlier, all you need is you need to add in your own adhesive. As long as you've got adhesive, you're absolutely fine. Or if this is your monthly gift to you, it's like my mum, she subscribes to like a beauty box. And if this is her gift to herself, it always comes and it's got to be an experience in and of itself opening it. And that's what I want you to have when you open this. I want you to have the excitement in the packaging as much as what it is you know, in the actual using of the product. But then at the same time, we want it to be really environmentally conscious. So this is kind of giving you the best of both worlds. Now look at this, Joe. I'm kind of working quite quick here, but I've used here the foam tape so that I can make that whole thing very, very three-dimensional. And then to kind of finish that off, bear in mind, in the kit, you're getting the ribbons as well. So even if you just wanted to add a little bit of ribbon onto the back, and what I'll do is I'll just use my glue gun here so that we can stick this down really effectively. I'm going to have ribbon on the back so that it is like more like a genuine, actual little, can you see? So it's going to look like a real balloon.
Fabulous.
And then if we bring that card back in, the balloon's going to go onto the top there. So it's all going to be very, very three-dimensional as it all comes together. But then just quite a nice little trick I've learned. Watch, if you use your dotty tape pen, because the excess dots always rub away on here as well. And I'm going to bring the dotty tape pen down here. And now can you see there, I've done like a little bit of a wiggly thing going on there with the end bit. It's just a bit different, isn't it? And then also I've got like a little tied piece here. So again, tiny little bit of glue on the end, and I can just pop that in place with this. Now, that is how you kind of use the core bit of the creator card. But then bear in mind, you've got all these stamps. So all these stamps, so we've got like these little presents that you're going to be able to do, and I've basically stamped these onto a couple of different colours. So I've stamped one onto a bit of pink, one onto a little bit of the green cardstock, just some kind of leftover pieces, one onto a little piece of orange, and then I've also stamped their birthday girl. So I've got my little birthday girl stamp. And then actually just putting everything in together. I think I'll get some glue gel now so we can be a little bit more three-dimensional.
Cheryl says she's so glad that she joined the subscription box program from day one, Sarah.
A day one-er. Oh,
Cheryl,
I always
our resident Niagara-based delivery driver, every single box she has. I bet she's out on her round, so she can't send us a picture. She's going to be out delivering with us in her ears. So no doubt she's having a little chuckle to herself now.
At the
probably
moment.
giving someone their Amazon package or something like that. But yeah, you need to send us a picture, Cheryl, for another time.
Yep, we've designed them to use in the mini because we know a lot of our crafters are crafting with the mini. This is me showing you the basics.